thing, fool.
Noodle, noodle. Come here. Come on. Yay.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Good job.
Mr. Noodle.
Okay, I'm sorry. Good evening, everyone. It's FranBeFriendly, and welcome to Friends with Fran, powered by MotionFlicture. And we are in the crib with each other. The man behind it, Tiller. Oh, and we have a special guest.
Sir Noodle. Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's here.
You're
There he is.
black. You're black. Stay out of people's face. You're black.
Okay. He wants to be. He wants to be, apparently. You know.
It's February.
It is. Wow, Black History Month.
Make us proud, okay? Don't embarrass your ancestors. Please.
Love yourselves.
Extra hard. Because you know they gave us the shortest month out of the year to celebrate black people. They are so rude. They are so rude.
Gonna give everybody else 30, 31 days. We only get 28.
They could
Might
have
be
did it.
27 because they,
The
they
leap
be
year
having
is coming.
leap years.
Facts.
How are you, friend?
I am alive. I'm doing okay. I was struggling a little bit because I was get your own. Because I'm just a little overwhelmed and overstimulated by a lot of stuff that I have going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they say don't like lose your shit over a shit that you can't control, but I literally control everything that I'm losing my shit about. So I am just organizing. I just bought a new journal. So instead of waking up in the morning, grabbing my phone, I get up, I go in the bathroom with my journal, and I journal for about 30 minutes.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, you know my bathroom is my favorite
Oh,
place.
okay. Yeah, well.
I'm not even going to hold you. I know
Fran has
this.
her own bathroom, so.
This is kind of
Yes.
TMI, but I just sit on the toilet and then I put my chair, my high chair in front of me, and I just write on the journal while I'm using the bathroom.
No judgment. No judgment. He said, what they said on Scary Movie?
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
Okay. Listen, I get it done. I'm gonna try to
As
keep
long
up
as it
with
gets
it.
done, I mean, it doesn't matter how you do it, right?
Yeah. How are you?
Like I told you earlier, I'm free. I've been
Yeah, I need explanation. What does that mean?
free means not like I cost $0, but in a, in a sense where it's like now is the time where I'm really like letting go of a lot of limiting beliefs
Mm.
and a lot of old things that are no longer serving me or like isn't doing me any good.
Mhm.
So when I told you that earlier, I had also watched. I was watching a TV show. It's called Midnight Gospel. Midnight Gospel. Have you ever seen it?
No. Wait, that's Midnight Gospel? No, I don't think I've seen that.
Midnight Gospel is like some very trippy TV series. I think it's only like 8 episodes,
Mhm.
and it's like they give you like a lot of messages in there. But apparently, you're supposed to watch it when you're on acid or LSD.
This is on TV?
It is. It's on Netflix.
Oh wow.
But it's really good though. It's really good though.
Okay.
But I was watching it and I was like really catching some messages. And one of the last episodes of it is like the creator of it.
Mhm.
He was interviewing his mother, like his actual mom,
Mhm.
and like she was like telling him about the last stages of her life because she has cancer.
Oh wow.
And she actually did die. So I was watching that and I just got inspired. And I've been getting inspired by a lot of stuff and a lot of things have been resonating. So this year is, like I said, the
It's the year.
year. Yeah.
This year will be great.
Yeah.
This year will be great for us and all of our loved ones, and I am so excited for everyone.
I am. I think it'll be a year to remember.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Whereas though, like, the only person now, if ever, can stop you is you. And I think that has always been the case, but it's like at some point you need to actually realize it.
Yeah.
Whereas though, like, you need to have a revelation with yourself and just like sit down and be still and let the thoughts come to you and make space for everything and then let go of everything that isn't good for you.
I totally agree with that. I
So
mean,
yeah.
you meet people that have things going on in their life and stuff, and they find some way to point their finger at anything, everything, and everyone around them,
Mhm.
of to why it's not going correct or whatever. But they
Mhm.
never sit back and be like, wait, am I the common denominator? Am I
Right.
what's wrong? Do I need to do some hard self reflection
Right.
and maybe change my ways?
Mhm.
Because I've been, for the past couple months, it's just like, if you want to see different things, you got to do a different thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
I that
yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Whereas though, like, if if you want something to change, you have to change,
Mhm.
and there's no way that anything can be different if you don't do that.
Right.
You need to sit with yourself sometimes, even though it may be hard. It's like I think it's really good for you.
Yeah. So, fix yourself, okay? Realize what's going on if you are the problem. It's like when we were in school, you kept getting the answer wrong, and the teacher's like, no, you're getting it wrong. And you keep going back and doing the same adding and subtracting that you were doing in the first time. We got to try another way to solve this problem.
Yeah.
And then you'll get a different answer. It might be the right answer.
And sometimes we need to not focus on the problem all the time
Mhm.
and figure out how we can get a solution out of these things because when you just focus on the problem, only thing that's going to come up is the problem.
Right.
And if you focus on the solution, only thing that's going to come out is solutions.
Mhm.
So I think when it's time to to make that step forward and really challenge yourself, I think we need to really like buckle down.
I agree.
Like buckle down.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like, okay,
It,
even some friends, you know, can't really go because it's like you're not.
yeah, no dead weight. That's what he's saying. No dead weight. And
Yeah,
if
no
you
dead weight.
for sure. And I at this age, I know we have an age difference, but at our big ass grown ass ages, like everyone has some type of ability or some type of dream that we're all after.
Hmm.
And in this close circle, I feel like if you want to see me win, I want to see you win. I have this type of creativity that can help your project and vice versa. Why are we not helping each other? Like we need to stop with this individualist attitude and mindset,
Hmm.
which is low key how crabs in a barrel develop. Just help each other, like act as a collective, and we will get further in life. No, you are as strong as your weakest man on your team. So if you're letting your man just do whatever, you're not holding him accountable,
Hmm.
blah blah blah, like that's making you look bad.
Right.
So if you have to check your friends when it comes to certain things, like don't be afraid to do that. And if you are afraid to do that, then you need to check that friendship.
Hmm.
Because if you can't be honest with them about something they're doing wrong,
Hmm.
again, you need to check your friendship because that's
Right.
not how it's supposed to be. And maybe that's not the friend that should be in that circle of trying to evolve. Maybe
Right.
that's the friend that you only hit up when you're going to the club or you just
Hmm.
need a posse to be outside.
Hmm. And even then, it's just like I feel like I shouldn't even be able to just hit you up only because I'm going out
Mhm.
or I'm hitting you up because they they got a special over here at this spot, and they got drink specials over here. And no, we need to be doing something that's you know I think making us better. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Whereas though like not I'm not, and then this is just for me. Whereas though like I don't see the need in going out every day anymore,
Mhm.
or I don't see the need in drinking, smoking anymore. That's just me. Like I said, like I was on the podcast not too long ago, and I told him that I had stopped drinking and I
Mhm.
stopped smoking.
Good for you.
Yeah, and like the thing about that is like some people. Your mom's there. Look,
Over here, butthead.
he was on the
He was
door,
knocking on the door.
but yeah, I feel like we need to also hold our friends accountable. Like you said, and I think we need to hold ourselves accountable and hold ourselves to a higher standard than what we've been doing,
Mhm.
and hold our friends to the exact same standard. And if they can't meet that standard, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And don't get me wrong, everybody is not. You have your group of friends, and everybody is not a creative person, or they're not an entrepreneur, or they're okay with just being 9 to 5,
Mhm.
and they have no desire to do anything outside of it. That is okay if that is for you.
Mhm.
But if I am in the mindset of being extra, and you can't contribute to my extraness, and you're kind of downplaying my extraness. For example, you know how parents like, oh, I want to be a singer, and your parents be like, that ain't gonna pay the bills because it's not guaranteed, blah blah blah. You just need to go ahead and get you a 9 to 5 job, and you're gonna have
Oh,
some
you gonna make
stability.
sure it pay the bills.
Listen,
You gonna make sure it pay the
a
bills.
a hustler gonna make a way. But what I'm saying is like, if that person is kind of like is unable to pour into you or is doubting your dreams, if you
Mhm.
have to distance yourself from them, then do so. And it
Cause
shouldn't be no
distance
hard
is
feelings.
okay.
Right.
Distance is more than okay, and I think
Mhm.
distance is, in some cases, the best way.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, we still cool, but it's like we not on the same type of time,
Right.
and we're not on the same level mentally.
Mhm.
Cause I see where you're trying to go, and you see where I'm trying to go, and then it's like they don't match up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Whereas though some people may see themselves over here,
Mhm.
but I see myself all the way over there, and you don't see yourself with me.
Yeah.
So it's like distance is gonna come now because it's like there's a resistance there.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So I think people should just know their role when it comes to their friendships. Know that if you want to be in this person's life, you want to support them, and you want to go where they're going, y'all need to y'all need to buckle down with y'all friends. Y'all need to get y'all shit together with y'all friends. And if your friend is doing this, and they writing their goals down, and they doing this for themselves, I think you should try to see what they're doing or trying to do better about themselves, and not follow, but get inspired by that.
Right. And if it's not for you,
It's
it's
not for
not for
you.
you. Respect each other and love each other enough to just take the space,
Hmm.
and that's it.
Right.
So what else is up? Don't drown. Don't drown. There you go.
Hey yo, what else is up? Um,
I just want to let y'all know, Tiller bought me some chocolates today. Some Hershey's. Was it dark chocolate?
no, it's regular chocolate.
Ugh.
No almonds, just regular
Almond.
s'mores. The ones you use for the s'mores.
And I definitely appreciate him bringing that to me. And I thought he brought it because I told him early in the week that it was my time of the month. So I'm like, oh, He's in tune. Like he bringing chocolate. That wasn't the case. He was just bringing me chocolate. But that's
I was kind of in tune
you was in tune
because I thought about it.
unconsciously.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, she's the type of person that eats white chocolate.
Happy Black History Month. I had to say that again.
White chocolate.
Anyway, but I don't eat dark chocolate. But this is segueing into people paying attention to each other, especially when like you're dating somebody or whatever the case may be. Even it could just be friends. Shoot, I done sent my best guy friend to CVS to get me tampons and everything. Like, so I love that. But I know there's a disconnect, and I don't expect guys to understand, fully. But I expect them to pay attention or want to understand at least a little bit. Only, and not just because you're with that person, you're dating that person, but for guys, you can have a daughter. She's gonna grow up and she's gonna go through things that she's going to have a hard time explaining. So if you are a little more mindful than normal, not normal guys, but the mindless guys, then I feel like you will be able to connect with women more, especially your daughter, whoever the case is, because there are times I feel like I've gotten into plenty of arguments or whatever because I wasn't able to explain why I was acting a certain way during my time of the month. Because I was just talking about that with my friends in my group chat because we don't get that much time to be normal throughout the month.
Yeah.
We have.
How long does it normally last, though?
So for all girls, it's different. Yeah. Some people can menstruate for like 2 days. Some people could do 6 days. Some people do 8 days. But it all varies for everybody. It could be heavy throughout the days. It could be light. People could get cramps. It could be super painful. Like literally everyone is different. For me, the day before, I always cry. And I'm not a crybaby, so I already know when I cry, that means it's coming the next day. Because I'm not crying any other day as a month.
Right.
But, we have our period, and then we have the week before our period is when our moods start getting out of whack. And then we have our period, and then we are ovulating. And then we just have 1 week where nothing is happening. Boy, oh boy. It's like we're trying to make up for time that we're trying to like recalibrate ourselves. But there are so many women that struggle trying to explain to their significant other what's going on with them because we don't even know how to explain it.
Right.
We wake up and we're like enraged, like what is happening? Like I feel like I'm dying. I feel like yesterday I described to somebody, I felt like a butchered cow. Like I just wanted to lay down, die, and just bleed out. Like I don't have no other way to explain it. It was really hard. And it's like, do you want a hug? No, I don't want a hug, but I do want a hug. And it's just like, it's hard to explain. Somebody I actually follow, he said he was kind of mad that his daughter didn't go to school because her hair wasn't done. And then, as a guy, they don't understand. I feel like he just didn't understand that, but he said she was in the mirror, she was trying to do her hair, and it just wasn't coming out correctly, and she was just crying in the mirror, and she didn't want us to go to school because her hair wasn't done and stuff like that.
I sent her to school anyway.
No, he actually let her stay home. I understood that because
that's a lot.
That's a lot. As a girl, it's like we want to feel pretty and everything. So when our hair isn't done, we feel like the world don't look at me. And I told him, I said, I felt that. And I wish that, growing up, my dad was like, just took a second and realized that I was upset and that my appearance was important to me. And just took a second to connect with me. And he was like, I get it. Like, he's trying to understand and stuff like that. And I'm like, good for you.
So when it comes to that, like, how would you like the male figure to respond? Like, when you can't even understand or fathom or explain how you feel.
Patience. A little sympathy, just because obviously you know how I am when I'm not on this type of timing.
Right. So they should I mean, if they've been around you for a long enough time, they should quote unquote already know.
Yeah. They should know if they're paying attention, if they care enough. But it's really just patience. And the thing we hate the most, um, even if you think it, don't try not to say it out loud because niggas be like, "Oh, you must be on your period," or "You're being dramatic,"
don't
or
like
"You're
that.
acting crazy."
Y'all don't
Don't
like that?
fucking tell me that shit. Like,
I said that a couple times. Like, oh,
don't say
must be
that.
that time.
Don't say that.
And some people, I can sense when it's that time because, like you said, like they not normally like that.
Mhm.
So it's like when they even that, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, they on that time.
So listen, fellas, just be patient.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy for her. She's the one bleeding for 8, 9. Some girls bleed for like a whole month, and that is terrible. Especially if they have PCOS, if they have cramps, like that is not easy. Pads,
It's a lot
tampons,
that goes into that.
it's so much. And first of all, pads and tampons are expensive. Listen, you bleeding through clothes, like it's so hard. Okay, so take it easy. So if you have a daughter, like if she's not that age yet, just kind of prepare yourself and try to be as educated as possible because it ain't for the weak.
Well, how can they? I mean, Google tells you enough, but I mean, are there any different ways that someone can educate themselves on that?
Just by asking the person, like,
Just
or
a
paying
female.
attention. Yeah, just asking her directly. If you ask somebody else, they can tell you a little bit, but like I said, everyone is different.
Mhm.
So just pay attention to what happens to her, what she likes. Like the guys who get the heating pads for the girls that have cramps, or get her the cravings, like ice cream and stuff like that. That should really go a long way.
White chocolate.
White chocolate, Hershey's white chocolate, and I like sherbet, the one with all the mixed colors or whatever, and yogurt covered pretzels. Future bag, thanks.
Yogurt covered pretzels,
The
not the
one from
chocolate
Trader
covered ones.
Joe's. No. White yogurt. Anyway,
Not the flips.
no. Trader Joe's sponsor me, okay? Thanks, bye. I gotta stay up out of there.
That's how I feel about B&H. They
Yeah,
need to give me a membership
You
card.
need to, yeah.
I need a membership card. No.
We'll work on it.
So what's up with you though?
Now, let me say something, okay? Let me say something. He's saying what's up with me, but he really gave me something to look forward to this week because I'm like, damn, we not recording this week. And then he like, we gonna record just me and you, and I'm like, I love
Right?
that.
Because
I love that so much.
I was like, okay, we've been setting up these interviews with other people, but we've never interviewed each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, and like I said, like we've been doing this, but it's like we also don't have like a different, you know, a different perspective. You get what I'm saying? Whereas though like not intimate, but you know, the next step above that.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas though a business intimate friendship thing, whereas though like we can understand
Yeah.
each other a little bit more than what we already do.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I don't know. Most of these things just come up to me. So it's like, why not?
Right. And
You know what
if
I'm
he
saying?
rocking, I'm rolling. I'll be like, whatever, let's do it. Exactly. Because this was all his idea. Blink twice. SOS. SOS. But
Help!
no. Yeah.
No, but most of these ideas just come up. They just come up. And I don't know how they come up, but they just come up
Mhm.
when I'm doing anything. And then the thing about it is that I know that it can get done.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because what's impossible? You get what I'm saying?
A
So,
burger.
and that's about it. But I think anything's possible, and I think like once we begin to plan, and not plan like plan, but like plan
Mhm.
to the point where it's all like, okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, because we can plan for the future, but you know tomorrow's just gonna handle itself.
Right.
And I think with the two of us, there's like so much stuff we want to do. So why not do it?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No
I think,
ceilings.
yeah, no limit,
Fuck.
no ceilings, no nothing. So it's like, why not? Like I said, why not?
I'm proud of you. Thank you for dragging me down this rabbit hole.
Rabbit
He
hole.
done turned me into a Mrs. Fuck is you talking about? I do want to apologize,
She
okay?
turned herself into that
Listen, I
because
don't know what happened.
I
I'm a lady. I'm really not a rowdy Rottweiler.
obviously she is. Obviously she is, and obviously you got to see that side of her. But
50 Shades of Fran, crazy.
I want to put 50% of the fault. It was not the fault, but I want to put 50 of the responsibility on me because obviously I knew she was inebriated. And I'm like,
Like,
Fran, you got 30 minutes.
the more he waited as the party went on, it's like I kept.
Right. You kept
I'm like,
drinking.
come
I'm
on,
like,
why didn't we do
and
this in the beginning?
them, everyone over there, especially James, is like, shot o'clock. And shot o'clock is like, maybe every so 15, 20
Right.
minutes.
Like, it's not another o'clock yet. It's
Yeah.
still the same clock.
It's the same. It's been the same
Hour.
hour. And they said shot o'clock within 20 minutes 3 times.
Son, like, help. Blink twice.
Blink twice, and no one's
Shit.
blinking.
No one's blinking.
So-
That's how lit we were. No one was blinking.
No one's blinking, so everyone's just getting shot after shot after shot. But nonetheless, I take full responsibility, 50% responsibility, because I knew she was inebriated. But we got the job done, and like it's so funny because it's like that was so random.
It was.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was so random. Whereas though, I was like, Fran, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
And I texted Fran like a few hours before, like, early in the afternoon, and she's like, yeah. It's like any idea that I want to do, Fran's like, okay.
Yeah.
And as long as I bring the camera and bring whatever
What's
is
stopping
needed,
us? No capping my rap. What's stopping us? Let's go.
Fran's like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. And we don't like people who reschedule. But that's no shade.
Who, Marcus?
Anybody.
Okay, we don't like people.
We love you, Marcus.
We don't like people that.
But Marcus, me and Marcus already talked, so we already know where that's going. So I'll catch you up on that after.
Anywho.
I'm actually gonna shoot with Marcus after this.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Tell him don't hide from me.
don't hide, Marcus. We're waiting on
You
your
know who I
interview.
work for. You can't hide anyway. Anywho.
The feds.
Federales.
So, Fran,
Mm-hmm.
tell me, like, when it's time for you to, like, be this creative being, or it's time for you to put that cape on, like, how do you do it? Like, what are your steps? How do you get into that mode? I don't want to say. How do you get into that being of being friendly or being that creative person that you are?
It only takes me a couple seconds, honestly. I just think back to where I wasn't allowed to be creative and how it made me feel, and that just fuels me right up.
Mm-hmm.
That's Tesla charging station right there. That's all I needed was for me to think about when I wasn't supported, or when I was trying my best and people was trying to short me on money and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't forget that. But anyway, yeah, and then I also think about the people that did support me and all of the creative stuff that I did do, and it just juices me up, and I'm like, what's up? Somebody hit me up yesterday that I haven't spoken to in a while and was like, I want you to creative direct a hair shoot for me. And I was like, that's love. And I've known this person for a really long time. They've seen me be creative and stuff like that. So for them to want to trust me with their baby like that, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
And I think like when it comes to like stuff like that, I think people, they see you moving, but they're waiting for the right moment.
Yeah.
to catch you. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like they'll see you, but they want to see you be consistent.
Right.
And I think that I started to understand that, whereas I'm like, okay, you see me, but you still don't see me. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? Whereas
Mhm.
though they want you to be consistent. They want to see how you continue to go on the path that you're going, and what will what the what the quality will be, because that's what they look for.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, they want the quantity. Yeah, the quantity and the consistency counts, but it's more or less like, how's the quality? How much value are you putting out? How much value can you bring in? And I think that is what tracks more value. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna take quality over quantity any day,
yeah, of
right?
course.
So that's why if I do something now, if it's half-assed, I'm not gonna put it out. I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not putting it out in the universe if I feel that I can't put my 100% into something.
Hmm.
Because you're right, people do see me, but they don't see me. So it's like, yes, I wear this halo, and people see the halo, but they don't see it as bright, and it's my fault because I dimmed my halo a long time ago, and I'm just now working up the freaking energy to keep turning up the brightness like it's a damn ring light. But it's okay because people see me, and there's a lot of people that have always saw me, and I appreciate them so much.
Hmm.
But this new batch of people and this audience and stuff like that, people on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Oh, y'all gonna get this work, okay? I don't care if I have to dress up and do whatever. But whatever that is, I'm gonna put 100% in. And I see a lot of you people like me dressing up and doing laundry and the dishes and vacuuming. Kind of kinky, kind of freaky, but I see what y'all like. So I don't know. But whatever I do, I'm gonna put my all in it, and y'all
Right.
gonna see this light.
Yeah. And
What about you though?
me.
Yeah, what about you? How you get in that zone, get in that mode?
um. How do I get? I know exactly how I get in the mode. So music is number one. Music is number one. Music is what drives me
Mhm.
to put me into that state where there's like so many things coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in. So at that point, I go straight to my notes,
Mm.
and then I'm writing down whatever comes to my mind or whatever. And most of the time, I think it's like it's just me wanting to do so much that I haven't done before.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Where I mean, yeah, I think that's just it. And like you said, like you felt like you've dimmed your halo, and I feel like I did the same. And it's it's taking me a while. Well, it has taken me a while to have finally be like, okay, let's get into it. You get what I'm saying? Whereas though I don't think I want to be in my way anymore.
Mm.
I can't be in my way anymore. And
When you said that just now, I just saw Spider-Man in front of each other, like just get out the way. Let the real Spider-Man, like, get out of my way. Like, you're literally blocking yourself.
I've there was a time for like 3 months where as though like I felt like so uncreative,
Mm.
and I felt like down,
Mhm.
and not down to the point where it's like I don't want to do this anymore, because I'm
Yeah.
never gonna give up, of course.
Mhm.
But I needed that spark in me to tell me like, yo, ain't nobody gonna do this but you, and ain't nobody can help you but you. And the only way that other people can help you is if you help yourself.
Mhm.
So I think I had to sit down with myself, and I had to tell myself like, yo, like it's gonna be okay. It's everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be exactly the way it should be. And I finally understood that. So when I came to you that one day and I said, Fran, let's do an interview. that was like spark number one that is turning into spark number 3,000.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like after that, like, that first interview with Ant, and thank you to Ant.
No, facts.
Like, that moment was like, okay, I can do this. Or like, I can keep doing this. And not even with just the interviews, like anything creative. Like, I just got to bring my camera. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I just need my camera. And I feel like once I was able to see that, yeah, it was game over. I think it was game
Game on.
over. Game on. Yes.
Game on.
Not game over, game on.
Fuck is you talking about? Oh, God.
Because it's really no competition out here. It's just me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just me.
You are only in competition with the person you were yesterday, not nobody else ever anywhere.
Yeah. So we strive every day. I'm striving to be not even 1% better, 10% better. Because come on now, let's be unrealistic for a chance. Where has realistic gotten us?
In Deluluville.
Delulu. Let's be unrealistic for a change. Let's set our goals like 10 times higher. Why? Because we can reach them. Because why can't we?
Why can't we? This world is just an illusion. Like, all of this is just fucking space.
The An opportunity.
Universe, yeah. The universe is your genie. Be specific on what you're asking, okay? Get excited about it.
Get real excited about it. Feel it. Don't talk about it because it ain't for everybody to know.
Right.
Don't, don't lose yourself.
Switch to Sensodyne sensitivity gum and enamel. Helps take care of 3 problems in just 1 toothpaste.
That is it. Like, know yourself and just know that you can do whatever you can do, and know that you can be whatever you want to be. Know that you can do whatever you want to do. And if you want to be that person that is, has high standards, like to dress in this and do that, and do whatever you want, eat that, eat this, do that. But we also have to know that with great power comes great responsibility. You must be responsible for yourself and for your actions. And when the time comes where as though like you're reaching those new levels, you need to be mindful of what's going on around you. So I think you just shouldn't limit yourself.
No limit soldiers. Nah, for real though.
I have a couple questions for you though.
You have a couple questions for me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you got questions for me, right?
No. I'm just casually talking to my pick.
My PIC.
What are you talking about? Oh my God.
I don't got no questions. We just going off a whim.
Just vibing.
Just V's. Meanwhile, we in here watching Norbit.
Norbit. You want to see a bitch go down a slide?
I'll show you how a bitch go down a slide.
That's a whole lot of woman.
Go Norbit.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Go Norbit. She hit that man with the speaker.
That's a strong woman.
Any new projects coming up, friend?
So, any new projects?
That you don't mind sharing. Because I know privacy is key. Privacy is very key.
The only project I am willing to share is that I am on project Make It Through the rest of the year. That's it. That's all y'all need to know. Just keep your eyes on me, and that's it. And see what butterflies keep coming out of this garden.
For
okay?
real. For real.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
It's like everything is going to be everything is gonna be so different
Yeah.
than what it was before. So
It
like
has
now
to.
we have this.
Yeah.
Now we about to come out with this. So it's like, what else? What's next?
Mhm.
Like, and
And
you're never gonna know.
and that's the exciting part because it's like we literally could do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So if we about to go outside and shoot in the middle of the street or I don't know. Listen, there's the creative minds that we have, there's nothing stopping us from doing any of it. We just need space and opportunity and we're always going to take the opportunity and it ain't nothing but space all over. So,
And it's not even just us, you guys too.
facts.
Everybody.
I'm done. Please.
Everybody.
Bigfoot. Let's This world is ghetto as fuck. But anywho,
Everybody just need to focus on themselves. Focus on loving yourselves. Focus on being the best you can be, because that's all that really matters. Because at the end, it's just gonna be the end.
damn, that was dark as hell.
Yeah.
In the end, it's just gonna be the end.
It's just gonna be the end, and like you don't want to go through life just knowing that, oh, I did all this, and damn, I regret this. I feel guilty of this. I'm shameful of this, and it's like, let all that stuff go.
Yeah,
Let it go.
let it go. You know, I told some girl was mad at me for something, and I told her to let that hurt go, and she blocked me. I ain't been unblocked, but
But she need to let it go though.
she needed to let it go because it wasn't that serious. Actually, she wasn't even mad at me about something. She was mad at somebody I was cool with, and I was like, girl, just let that hurt go.
And I heard something on that show, Midnight Gospel, where it's though like, you're not gonna if you're not.
What the?
They just fought on TV. It's just crazy. But if you're not gonna care about it like a year from now, or like 6 months from now, 3 months from now, like, why are you gonna care about it right now?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Let it go, because if you think about it, if you ain't dead, it ain't that serious.
Did you die though? Like,
Did you die? If you're not dead,
I'm just trying to have fun. Life is really short. What Drake said, everybody
that's her
lives, but
perspective.
not
I'm gonna
everybody
be here
dies.
till I'm about
No,
85.
that's not what he said. He said everybody dies, but not everybody lives. And I think about that shit all the time. But
Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. And I think some of us is just on autopilot.
zombies.
Zombies. If niggas is the
Walking
real
Dead.
world zombies. And it's like niggas is just on their phones all day.
Mhm.
And yeah, you
Scoliosis, neck broke.
stop, because I got scoliosis.
You got scoliosis?
Low key.
You was wearing a heavy book bag in school?
I was.
Yo, I remember in elementary
book bag.
school, I was going to Cleveland Elementary School in Orange, and so many kids had scoliosis, they banned book bags. Like, you had to have a rolly book bag.
For
Do you
real?
know how noisy it was after school? Like, yeah.
That's crazy. Banning book bags because niggas have scoliosis.
Mhm.
It's very, very caring of the school district, but very crazy.
Yeah.
Because, like, why are you banning
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
why are
I'm
you
pretty
banning
sure
book
me and a
bags?
couple of my friends, we was in there hunched over.
No,
like,
my back was hunched. And
That's
and I
crazy.
don't know why. I really don't know why I was carrying all those books. I
Mhm.
just wanted to feel like maybe I wanted to feel like I was smart. And all those books
Or
wasn't gonna cut it. I
You,
didn't.
so you wasn't doing your
I
homework.
didn't. No, Mom. I wasn't doing my homework.
But did he die though? Like that? Did we just come back to that? He didn't die though. He's okay.
I think the only thing that mattered in school was math and physical ed.
Nigga playing mat ball.
Mat ball.
Yo, mad people don't know what mat ball is.
And everybody that went to East Stroudsburg North knows how intense mat ball was.
Yo.
And everybody knows that mat ball was the best thing that could have ever come to gym class. And you knew Once you was playing mat ball, it was like, yeah, it was over.
It was
You gonna stink for the rest of the day, but
It
you
was
gonna have that
intense.
was the best gym class there was.
It really was, and it's crazy because my gym teachers knew that I was not aggressive, but I was most
I was
likely
very
going to
competitive.
keep score because like I couldn't play floor hockey because if
They
you
was
hit
always
me in
trying to-
my
It's
shin,
over. It's
if you hit me in
over.
my shin, bro, I'm coming for you. You on the same team, I'm coming for you. Like I don't even care, I'm coming after you. But so even mat ball, I didn't want to be like out there trying to catch the ball. I don't like sports balls. I don't like things flying at me. So no. So I remember like my friend Denzel Bowman Kinsey. Shout out to my man.
Denzel.
He's still coaching basketball at North or whatever. He's one of my he was like one of my siblings. Him and his twin Vernell. Um, I remember he was coming to first base, and I was on the mat like crawling like a cat. He stopped before he got to base and just started busting out laughing, and it got him out. He like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, welcome to mat ball. It's like it was no rules to mat ball, and
There was none.
it was a good time. Damn.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
That was really a good time, and I don't think anybody could stop me at mat ball.
No.
Sorry, not sorry.
Gym was crazy though.
Gym was
Gym was fucking crazy.
Gym was wild. Not even gonna hold you. After school, did you play any sports?
Just track.
Just
I was track, and then I was in step team. You know, I got step of the year 2 years in a row, whatever.
Step?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I was on JV and I made it to varsity.
they had varsity step.
Yes, the varsity step was sophisticated ladies. I don't even know what JV was anymore. Damn. I'm gonna have to ask my homegirl.
If you know about
Melanie.
the JV step and you was a part of the JV step, please comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my homegirl Melanie because we was on a step team, and I remember we had got this new step coach, and it was like a substitute teacher. She came in, I'm looking at her like, get out of here, like we don't even like you. And she came in, she had these high waters on. I told Melanie, I said, this lady needs to get out of my face. She better pull her shoes up or her pants down because I don't want to see her ankles. But step was a good time. We traveled. We was always going to different competitions.
I traveled.
Yeah. We had our little white button-up
It was
shirts
only girls.
on. Yeah, it was only girls.
Yeah, that's very gender specific.
Oh wow. Okay.
Very biased.
Ooh.
Very
Anyway.
sexist. Niggas can't step.
Niggas wasn't trying to step.
Oh, yeah,
Niggas was
yeah,
running
okay.
after the white girls and playing football. Never mind. We're not going to get to that. That's another story. Just saying. Niggas on the basketball team and the football team, they wasn't checking for the
For the
step team.
steppers?
Nah.
Niggas was not checking for the steppers, and then y'all was really stepping.
No, we was really stepping. Like, we had trophies. Like, we was outside.
That's crazy.
And I remember
never knew that.
when we was on when I was JV, we went to Phillipsburg High School for a competition. Us on JV end up beating our varsity. Like, we were competing against each other in other schools, obviously, but we beat them. And they were so mad. Oh, my God, Raylani, I know you was on varsity. You probably remember this. I feel like she is Melanie's older sister. And I feel like she had an attitude with us because we beat them. But it was so spicy. I got to go find pictures because, yeah.
I think the only thing I was really into was track and football. If it wasn't those two, I was just in the house playing the game. And track was like, I think I started track, my senior year.
Yo, me too.
And I'm
Why
so
would
mad
I
I
do
did
that?
that. I'm so mad I did that. I don't know. Because maybe you guys showed favoritism. But we're not going to talk about that.
Anywho, nah, for real though.
My trauma has healed.
Has it though?
I let it go. But nonetheless, track and football was the only people that didn't discriminate. Whereas though, like, you didn't have to be necessarily good, but I was necessarily good at those things. I wasn't all that great at basketball. That's probably why I didn't get on the team.
Okay.
I know niggas that was on the team that lived in LOP. LOP, shout out.
Shout out to the gangsters in LOP. It's not even LOP. It's Lake of the Crimes,
Lake
okay?
of the, Lake
Not
of the
Lake of the
Pines.
Pines, Lake of the Crimes.
Pines.
Y'all already
Everybody,
know.
you know, I know. Whereas though, like, I know it was good enough people to be on the basketball team. I wasn't them. I was good enough to be on the football team, and I was good enough to be on the track team. So that's where I was, and that's where I stayed, and that's where I flourished.
Good. Yeah, I was mad as hell that I waited till my senior year to get on track, and that's because what the hell? Why wasn't I stepping? I don't know what happened, but I was just doing track, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm fast. I'm fast
Right.
as fuck, boy.
Hey,
And so I was
track
on
was
100-meter
that
hurdles, and I
shit.
was on a 4x1,
I
and
couldn't do hurdles though.
you imagine my short leg. Well, actually, the legs is
Like
mixed
my leg,
up
my
body,
leg
but-
eye coordination wasn't. It wasn't there, and I feel like I can only just run. If it
Okay.
wasn't the 200, the 100, or the 400, or the 2x4,
Mhm.
or the 4x1,
Why you do cross country?
I don't
Can
know.
you run for a really long time?
I mean, at that point, there's nothing I couldn't do. So, I mean, yeah, if I put my mind to it.
Running for like 20 minutes, bro. No, go
20
to
minutes.
hell.
I mean, we was doing that. We was doing that for practice.
4x4s are crazy.
They had us running. They had us running around the whole school.
Yeah, but still, no.
That's what I remember. We was running around the whole school. I had a 6-minute mile.
That's
I had
pretty
a
good.
6-minute mile.
That's pretty good.
But I worked up to that 6-minute mile though, because at one point it was 9. Then I had to get to that 6. I'm like, the best is 6? Oh yeah, nah. I
Gotta get
to that
there.
6.
That's
Six,
cool,
six,
though.
six, six, six.
Exactly.
Kate, bitch, Kate! Of course it's Kate.
Kate. He said Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday.
Hey, Tuesday, Tuesday. Say Tuesday again, and you ain't gonna say Wednesday.
He said, "Where's
Who don't like water parks?
How you doing?
That's so nasty.
He was tight. I'll show you how a bitch go down the slide.
Yeah, we can't see how many
We
minutes
sliding, bitches.
I said we can't see how many minutes we at yet.
Do we need to?
No. We got 10 minutes though.
10 minutes is cool.
Okay.
So now we can just
We
clock 10 minutes on here. We have timers on our iPhones.
No way. Oh, that's a lot. You have to have bottoms to come in here.
Are you wearing bottoms? Ugh! She lifted the poopy.
Apparently, it's called like an apple.
An apple?
Yeah, some girl just posted on Instagram.
I think that's what she just calls it. Because everybody make up their.
I
There isn't any like specific thing that people call something. Because who the fuck made up words?
Well, I put some words in UrbanDictionary.com. I definitely
And I
have
bet
done
you never
that.
knew that. I bet you never knew that about Fran. Fun fact about Fran,
I
she
be
has
doing
put
bullshit.
words inside of
Fran
Urban
facts.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
Tell me one.
No. No, but
One for transparency. One for transparency.
that was transparent enough.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like I am the demise of the internet.
The viewers would like to know what word. Comment what words you think Fran put inside of Urban Dictionary, because I want to know. I think she's gonna tell me off camera, but I still want to know.
First of all, my friend Sasha, she put in the
Shout out to Sasha
Shout out to Sasha, the Dundada. She
and
put
that podcast.
Yeah, I said what I said. Shout out to I Said What I Said podcast. Her and Jazzy Ross. Okay.
Shout out to the Goodfellas podcast as well.
And shout out to my mama.
Shout out to my mom.
The
Shout out
fuck?
to my dad. Shout out to my brother, my sister, my friends, all the good fellas, all my peoples, my gangy,
everybody that we know.
and all.
And you who
all the
watching
people that
it.
we
Shout
love.
out to you that's watching
Yeah,
this.
shout out
Like,
to
come
you
on.
too.
You ain't have
Shout
to
out to all you
come
people
and
that-
stop by.
Shout out to all you guys that support us and each of our journeys and our journey together. So we thank you for that. Thank you for loving us.
For sure. Oh wait, and let me give a real shout out to TT and Tiff, cause y'all be on it. Y'all be having the reminders for the premieres of the videos. Y'all be the first ones to comment, and they are nowhere near me. Tiff is in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
TT is in North Dakota. My sister's my mentor.
North Dakota? Damn.
She's moving to Italy though.
Damn.
Next month,
She
I
got
believe.
that
Yeah.
money.
So shout out to y'all.
Let me
I love
hold
y'all, my sisters.
Let me hold a dollar.
And they both single. Let me stop auctioning my friends off. Never mind. Sorry.
This is not a dating show yet.
Don't give me no motherfucking ideas. Ooh. No, but it's crazy because me and my friends been looking for a speed dating event, and it's been
Did you
so
not?
cringe.
James posted one.
When?
Like last week.
That one happened already.
Did you go?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But
like,
I'm saying.
But you knew about it.
I knew about it. But I'm saying it's a lot of speed dating stuff happening, and like reading the fine print. First of all, I feel like both genders do this to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, if I get on an app and I'm like, I'm ready to be serious, I want to have kids, blah blah blah, I'm vulnerable.
You
Well,
on
not
Hinge?
saying.
Be okay. Yeah. Christian Minga.
Listen, I'm not getting back on Hinge or anything or Bumble. Listen.
Bumble?
Bumble is crazy. Listen, Hinge and Bumble. I got on there.
I was on Hinge and BLK.
I heard BLK is scary.
BLK was scary, but Hinge is more like professional.
When I got on Hinge.
This is a while ago. Don't judge.
Yeah,
me.
this is a while ago for me too. Like a while ago. But I seen so many people from our area, and I'm like, don't you got a wife? Like, and then I was on there, and I see my ex, and then he texts me like, oh, I see you looking for love in hot places. I'm like, let me out of here.
What?
Get me out.
Hot places?
High places.
Oh, hot places. I'm gonna say hot places. What does that even
No,
mean?
I'm about to do a speed date. We're gonna do.
Yeah, why not? There are no limits.
No,
and we don't care about your opinion.
Call me Master P. Oh, I don't care about that. You know what they say about those? Everybody got those. But anyway.
Everybody got those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sliding, bitches.
Exactly. That's a move for this
For
year.
real. We sliding.
Oh God.
Could you ever see yourself either being that big or dating someone that big on Norbit? We're talking about Respucia. No judgment to anyone who is that size, but
okay, so I want to shout out to my dad. So growing up, my dad was a bodybuilder and he would compete. So he was always fit, and growing up, hanging out with him and his fit ass friends and going to these competitions and seeing these fit ass women.
Mm-hmm.
When I was to see how they glorify these people, it was almost as
stop glorifying these people. First of all, but go ahead.
I was like, it was in my head. I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to look like these women because this is all I was around at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, this is what men like, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You shouldn't look like them, but you should have built a foundation around that.
A foundation, but it's like
minus the meds.
To hear, to hear them talk about overweight people.
Damn.
I was so afraid.
They was shaming them.
They were fat shaming them.
Fat shaming is
fat
crazy.
shaming bad. Like, I mean, I don't even want to say nothing crazy. But
I would never fat
dated,
shame. But if you are my friend and you think that you want to make changes, okay, I support you. But if you also want to stay the way you are, okay.
Yeah. I have dated a heavy set dude before. Yeah,
like
I don't
Respucia heavy?
What? Respucia heavy? How am I gonna breathe? How am I gonna breathe? You could never get on top of me. Like, you could never get on top of me.
You're fat shaming.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm trying to save my life. I had a real cocky dude before, and he was on top of me, and I'm like, water. Nah, I don't have no problem with it. just remember that I'm tiny. Like, I know I look really
What's your
tall.
type?
Nice people.
Nice people for the win. If you
Nice
want it.
people. I like nice people. Like, I don't.
Nice or kind people? There's a difference.
You be both.
Both.
Both
of
of them. Yeah, I like nice people. You just got to be a gentle person. Like,
Mhm.
I have to see how you talk to people in traffic, how if you hold the door for strangers, or how you interact with children or
Do they have
animals
to say
and
thank
stuff.
you?
What? What do you mean? They ain't got no manners? I like nice people.
With
so
manners.
Manners, like, say thank you, say bless you, open the door. Most likely, if you open the door for me, once I get in, I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna open the door for you.
Mhm.
But I just like nice. I just like nice people.
Mhm.
It could be a woman or it could be a man. If you're nice and I'm attracted to you, then cool.
Yeah.
But I don't like people who are just. I don't like mean, nasty people. I don't like abusive people, verbally or physically. Fuck out of here. I just like nice people.
Mhm.
Yeah. If I had
Same
to
goes for
line up
me.
everybody I ever been with, you'll be like, looking wise, these people have nothing in common.
Mhm.
But they were nice.
Yeah.
Nice
And
enough.
I for the moment. I agree though. I think that you gotta have some type of morals. You gotta have some ethics.
Mhm.
You gotta have some good bones in your body. Like, of course, not every day is a sunny day, but you need to learn how to control the rainy ones too.
Oh, facts.
You get what I'm
If you
saying? But
folding on them rainy days, I need to see how you handling that.
exactly, I need to see you in all 4 seasons: broke, angry, uh, sad,
Broke,
and
angry,
happy.
sad, sick, happy, horny,
That's
just
a lot of
down and
seasons.
out.
So you
It's
wanna
hella
see,
seasons.
she want to see you in every capacity.
Yes, please.
So
I need.
yeah,
Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Drops mic.
drops mic.
Yeah. That leaf in his hair is pissing me off.
His afro was pissing me off.
You know what? I have something to say. This is random as hell.
Mhm.
So,
Random thought, by Fran.
Random Thoughts by Fran. So, I just went to New Orleans with my friends because it was my friend's birthday. So, me and my sister, her sister, like a whole bunch of us went down or whatever. And I love New Orleans. It's not New Orleans, okay? They don't say that. It's
The
New
Nola,
Orleans.
baby,
Okay,
Nola.
baby. Okay? And we went on like a tour with Jay, which is cool. Shout out to Second Line Tour. I think that's what it's called. Um, I I enjoyed it. I felt like I was um close to a lot of history down there.
Mhm.
Like, for example, like
Your
um
ancestors.
ancestors, they was
They
there.
was talking to you?
They was there. Like, I just
The spirits,
the
the
spirits was
blood,
there.
the blood.
Cause like even when we was driving around, I forgot what it's called. Just like in Jersey or in other states, period. If it's in a historical building,
Mhm.
you can't tear it down, or you can renovate the inside, but you can't do the outside. But down in NOLA, they have that's all throughout the whole thing.
Mhm.
You cannot change the outer appearance of it, and that's why those pretty houses are still down there. Those shotgun houses are still like that, but the inside may have changed. So we saw a lot of houses that, you know, when the slaves were brought over, like it was even a gate on the sidewalk that after or during the auction they would put them down there in the sidewalk, and it was only like a 6 foot cage. Um, and then they showed the houses. We saw the houses where the masters would be in the front,
Mhm.
and the slaves will be like in a very narrow like garage. It was very skinny or whatever, and then on the fence line, they still have like it was like pointy things or glass, or on the gates, top of the gates, it was really pointy, and that was
Still?
it's still there. They are still there. Like everything is still there, and
Mhm.
it's crazy to see. But yeah, so they put it there so um if the slave um got away and cut themselves,
You would
you
know where they are.
yeah. So we see the hound dogs, the bloodhound dogs.
Mhm.
They're called bloodhound dogs because they would smell the blood from that was
Oh.
dripping from the fence, and then they would send them in the town, and they would bring them back or go find them. And
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just
Plot
thinking,
twist.
you're right, bloodhound dog. Okay, that's what it's called. No, they was sent to go
Right.
sick our ancestors.
Damn. So I would be like shamed upon if I got me a bloodhound dog.
I mean, are you gonna are you gonna train him to go find white people? Like, what are we doing right now? I don't know. Are we taking the
Oh,
power
we're not
back?
gonna take it there.
No, we're gonna just. I guess we're taking the power back. That's like when I got my Doc Martens. Like I purposely got my Doc Martens because I forgot the movie I was watching, but the white dudes back in the day was using their Doc Martens to not stir cop, curb stomp black people. So they would open the black dude's mouth on the curb, and then they would hit him on the top of the head with their foot with the Doc Martens and break their whole jaw just hanging. So that's what the curb stomp was. So I purposely went out and got Doc Martens because I'm like, I'm taking that power back.
Yeah.
And I know some people be like, oh, when they saying the word nigga, they taking the power back. I'm using it, but that was my whole thing with boots. So I'm like, I'm gonna purposely keep doing it, and I honestly I purposely wear them around people I feel like are a little racist. I'm like, what's up? Cause we could get on a curb stomping competition right here.
And you think they still like think about that?
People that know of it, I feel like they
Okay,
do.
well, yeah. Like, she going to
Yeah.
Doc Martens. What you plan on doing?
Right. But I definitely encourage everyone to go down to New Orleans. And I know they have great food, but I encourage you to go down there and learn the history because it's so much like it's so much history down there. Like we were able to see where the water main broke for Hurricane Katrina that came in and wiped out the whole time. And let me tell you something, Brad Pitt, because you went down there and you promised those people money. I think it was like 200 or 20.5 or something $1 million to redo these people houses. He put up these houses down there. You should see them falling apart, sunken in and everything. They were not in good shape. And they have his poster up saying that basically he stiffed us on money. He said he was going to come down here. And I don't know, maybe New Orleans government down there, they got something going on where they said, don't come down here no more trying to give money or whatever. But them people still waiting on their money to rebuild their houses. It was a story, and we met the guy.
From Katrina?
Huh?
From Katrina?
Yeah. So basically, he was on. Hurricane Katrina was happening, and where the water main, where the wall broke, the house lifted off its foundation and was floating away, and it was a guy, his granddaughter, and I believe 2 or 3 other people on the roof. The house, the house was floating down and hit a tree, and the house split in half, and it was only the granddaughter on the other half, and she hit something, and she flew off and she died, and the guy that was there. We met him. He came down and said hello to us, and he was the one who was in contact with Brad Pitt, and they were supposed to rebuild his house and stuff like that, and didn't. But the stories down there is crazy.
Yeah, I believe it.
The segregation, Jay was telling us how at night it gets really really foggy, and I'm like, I wonder what kind of foggy he's talking about. He was like, but the thing is, like, you could feel the spirits at night. He was like, they don't mess with the black people, but it seems to be like white people always notice something that we don't notice. And our last night there, the fog was so thick. Like, if I'm standing here and you were by that wall, I would not be able to see. It was so thick that when we got in the car to drive, I'm like, how is this guy seeing? Like, we're just playing it, just hoping that there's nothing in the street and that we'll be okay. Because the fog that came on, it was so strong. But if it was scary, but it was comforting at the same time, because I remember him saying, like, when that fog come in, it's like their ancestors are outside. You gotta go. Listen, we down in New
I'll be
Orleans
down. I'll be
next
down
year
there. I'm
for
from down
Mardi
there. My
Gras.
family's from down there.
Oh, period. We outside. I definitely want to go to
They're
Mardi
from
Gras next
Greensburg.
year. That's
Yeah,
lit.
but we in the country. We ain't and NOLA, but
Well, we're gonna have
we
to bring
do
them
we
up.
do where the rocks is at. The rocks for the road.
Mhm.
The trailer parks.
That's cool.
We be down there.
Make your way. But yeah.
Friend, we should make a podcast now.
When the hell we gonna have time to do that?
I don't know. In between time.
Okay.
Fran and Brand. Brand and Fran. The Brand and
Sounds
Fran
like
show.
a bread.
Frickin'
Brand Fran. You eating that brand Fran?
Frickin' Fran.
Yo.
Frickin' Fran. But Fran and Brand and Fran. F&B. B&F.
Can we eat on the show?
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I want full meals. What are we eating on today's podcast? We are eating.
There's something that we made? Or
No. Well, I mean, I could cook. Sure, but-
you made it so you can't cook.
No, I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to eat
Well,
something from
Cat's
somebody
out
else.
the bag.
Nah, y'all know I be cooking the fuck out of here. Nah, it'd be nice to get stuff from other places and then low key promote
Okay,
it.
yeah. Oh, we can even record inside of there. I mean, if we're promoting their food, they won't tell us no, right?
Maybe. Do it during hours of non-operation.
Yeah, early. Around. Depends on where we go, because some places be busy on certain days. We gotta
Yeah.
go on like a Monday. Early
A lot
Monday.
of places don't be closed on Monday though.
No, I don't.
Restaurants be closed on Mondays.
Where?
A lot of places.
Oh. Okay, well,
But
we can
yeah.
find something.
Yeah, we'll work
Look,
on
guys, we're gonna be on the move, on the road.
it. We on the
can't
road.
tell you where we're gonna be at, but
yeah, just be on the lookout. Put a bolo out.
yeah. It was nice talking.
It was nice talking. Have fun.
We should do this again.
Yeah, we will. We definitely have to do it again before. I'm talking too much. Mind your business. But yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming to our couch talk. We was in the motherfucking crib. This is FranBeFriendly. This is Friends with Fran, powered by MotionFlicture. And we had the crazy, crazy pleasure of seeing Brandon's face, the man behind MotionFlicture.
Yes,
We
sir.
seen his face today, and you'll see it a lot more.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself in his shenanigans, okay? Not mine, because I'm a classy lady.
I'm classy. I'm choosing to be a different person because what I found out is that back in the day I always wanted attention, but then I didn't need it. You get what I'm saying? Like that was some like trauma healing that I had to go through
Yeah.
earlier today, where it's like,
Look at me, look at me.
yeah,
But-
look at me, but it's like, why?
Yeah.
So now it's just like, my new mantra is like, I don't need it, I just get it.
Damn, I need a soundboard, man. See? I want to do a snap.
That's a
wanna
bar if
press
I
the
ever said
button.
one.
Bars on bars.
But yeah, I don't need it. I just get it. That goes with anything. Money, good opportunities, love, all that. I don't need it. I just get it. I get a lot of it. Y'all can
That's
use that
fair.
if y'all want.
Yeah. Hashtag.
Hashtag, I don't need it. I get it.
Mm.
Bar. But yeah, we're here. And now we're leaving.
Bye.
See you later.
Toodles.